want to talk to you guys about how I feel the media has affected body images in young people. And by that, I mean how I've seen media posts, magazines, newspapers, videos, music videos, anything along the lines of social media or media has affected the way that we look at ourselves in the mirror, or even just like as you're like sitting down and you're just like, wow, I kind of don't really I don't really feel that great about myself. So I want to start off with a true story, and it's from my friend in high school. She will remain anonymous just for the fact of the story. Senior year, we got to pick and choose our classes as long as they followed the restrictions of math, science, social studies, religion, etc. And for science, me and her both chose anatomy and nutrition, and we thought it'd be a great idea to do that because we're learning about our bodies, how to be nutritious, how to be healthy, and all these things. Well, I thought it was great until one day really struck me in class. And it's probably a day I'll never forget. I remembered it for 3 years now, and I won't forget it. We were sitting in class, and we were learning about eating disorders. And my teacher that day was talking about anorexia and bulimia and everything that fell underneath those two categories. And if you don't know what it is now, Russell's sign is the scarring of your knuckle tissue from sticking your finger down your throat so far that you're scratching the back of your throat. When my teacher went over this, my teacher was in front of the room, and me and my friend sat next to each other, and she kind of sat more like against the wall, like that seat kind of. My teacher said, she was like, okay guys, you need to know this, so you might want to write it down. She said, okay, so Russell's sign is, and she went on to talk about it, I watched my friend with her senior sweater pull her sleeves over her knuckles and turn in her corner, and she didn't move for the rest of the class. Now, if you've never seen anything so heartbreaking, it was really sad. I've known her for 4 years at that point, and I never would have thought anything like that she would have done anything like that. I didn't know how to bring it up to her, I didn't know how to talk about it, I didn't know what to say, I didn't know what to do. So I just didn't do anything. Then there was another day that me and her, we had a project together in another one of our classes. And I was sitting in her room, and she left to go to the bathroom, and we were doing it on her laptop. And I promise I'm not a nosy person when I say this, but when you have a window up on your computer, everybody knows that like you could see what's around it, like on your desktop. And there was a folder in the bottom right-hand corner, and it said skinny pics. And I didn't open it, I wasn't gonna go through her computer, but it was just there because it was noticeable. And when she came back in the room, I said, what is this? And she was like, well, Nick, she was like, you know, I'm always trying to lose weight. I want to be skinnier. I want to look better. I want to be healthy. And I looked at her, I was like, you don't need to, though. You should just love yourself the way you are. I was like, I love you now, and I'm going to love you whether you gain 50 pounds or lose 50 pounds. And you shouldn't have to worry about that. So the picture on the left was her freshman year, and the picture on the right is her senior year. I didn't touch it. I didn't edit it. I didn't shrink it, nothing, simply screenshotted from her Instagram. So now I'm going to talk about what a body image is. And if you don't know what it is, it's exactly the way you view yourself. That could be in any way, shape, or form. So what I found was this video from ABC. ABC News really covered it really well, I think. And they talked to actual high school students, I believe from New Jersey, they say, and they talk about what a thigh gap is. And before I show you the video, I want to talk to you about something I found really alarming on social media. Does everybody know what Tumblr is? Yeah. Tumblr is another social media site that you make an account, you post things on, videos, posts, pictures, whatever. If you don't even have to have an account for this. If you go and search the words thigh gap in Tumblr, it actually brings you up to that. Is everything okay? And it gives you the National Eating Disorders Association hotline. And if that doesn't alarm you, I don't know what does, because that's how much it relates to girls doing stuff they shouldn't be doing. So I'm gonna go back to the video and show you the video.
Well, now, yeah. ultra-thin trendsetters like Kate Moss have it. What is it? The latest teenage girls.
What is a thigh gap?
A thigh gap is like when you're standing straight up and like you have your feet together and like your knees together. There's like a gap in between your thighs. Girls just don't want their thighs to touch.
It's another way teen girls scrutinize each minute detail of themselves and wind up feeling like they don't measure up. The movie Mean Girls explored the phenomenon to devastating effect.
God, my hips are huge. Oh, please, I hate my calves.
How many of you have friends who are obsessed about the thigh gap? So all of you.
Good Morning America sat down with 4 high school juniors from a New Jersey chapter of Students Against Destructive Decisions to try to get inside the mind of teenage girls.
What does it symbolize if one has a thigh gap?
I guess it's like the ideal body shape.
What kind of fashion pieces can show off a thigh gap?
Even like tight jeans or
leggings.
And the trend isn't just on campus or at the mall, it follows teens home. Social media sites like Tumblr, Facebook, and Twitter are flooded with images of thigh gaps, bony collarbones, and confidence-crushing messages disguised as inspiration for staying thin.
This thigh gap will get bigger. Too bad I'm fat. How fat are they? Disgraceful.
Most popular pictures on Tumblr are the ones of like really skinny legs or really beautiful girls.
It's one of those sites that make you feel like you have to be part of that group. You have to be one of the Tumblr girls. And it's just, you have to be skinny, you have to have like wavy hair.
And I see those pictures on Tumblr and stuff, and I think that, wow, like they look so good. And then I realize how unhealthy it is.
Tumblr says it discourages blogs that actively promote or glorify self-harm.
Teens are by nature very self-conscious, and they're being photographed constantly by Instagram.
It's almost like they're setting themselves up for an unattainable goal.
That's exactly right.
And the motivation for such extreme body images? Not what some might expect.
It's a popularity thing.
I would say, yeah, I mean, stereotypical popular girls and pretty skinny and, you know, long hair.
Do you think boys look at a girl's thigh gap?
No, boys,
They don't even know what it is.
They don't even know what it is, right?
They don't.
Boys don't even know what it is. So why do girls care?
It's a girl thing.
Is it a girl's status thing?
I would say so.
A status thing that critics say leave too many girls feeling like they don't measure up. For Good Morning America, Juju Chang, ABC News, New York.
So when I was doing more research on thigh gaps and all those things that fall under that category, I also found another picture that, I don't know, I think it's totally wrong. If you tell me it's okay to have thighs, thank you, because I was born with them and they're not going away. Whether they're big or small, they're not going away. They're a body part that we all have. I'm pretty sure we all have them, and I don't know. But for someone to tell me it's okay to have them, I really think that's wrong. They're not going anywhere at all. On a positive note, I'm sure a lot of you have seen this when it comes around for the Victoria's Secret fashion show. I'm sure it's on Facebook and Twitter, all that stuff. Tyra Banks took this, and I saw her one year, and I believe the post I saw was what Victoria's Secret models used to look like versus what they look like now. Bring them back from before, and it's really odd because, yeah, I mean, Tyra Banks is more of a fuller figure than the picture on the right, but both models, no matter which way you look at them. And the way she put it in more of a positive note, and I think it's great because she says, I've been seeing the split screen pic go around a lot. My take on it, thick, thin, short, tall, juicy, muscular, it's all beautiful. Let's celebrate the many different shapes we women have. And I think that's a great way to take it because whether you're Tyra Banks on the left or this model on the right, you're both models, you're both beautiful, you're both doing the same thing. So what's the difference? And I think we all criticize the way that people show themselves. So I was asked, and I'm gonna leave you with this, I was asked in my biology class in the beginning of this semester. My biology teacher was sitting there for the first hour and 15 minutes, and I really did not want to be there that day. And he said, okay guys, I'm gonna need to do some homework tonight. Okay, great. First day, I already have homework, wasn't really thrilled about that. He says, all right, so yes, it's a biology class, but I also want to teach you some life lessons. And this one really took me by surprise of how much it really affected me. And if you will, I do ask you to all do this. Every day, he said, I want you to wake up and look in the mirror and find something about yourself that you love. And I'm saying it could be the shape of your toenail that day. It could be the way that piece of hair that always sticks up is now hanging down. Find something that you love about yourself and say it to yourself. Because every day when you do this, I've done it, I did it for a while, and I stopped doing it because I woke up one day and I just forgot to do it, and then the next day I forgot to do it, but I did it for a while, and I never realized how much that would affect how much I like who I am, and nobody's gonna change that. So with that, I do ask you to do that, whether you do it for 2 days, 3 days a week, month, a year, however long, but I do ask you to do that, and you will realize that you cannot change yourself. You cannot, well, you can change yourself, but you cannot change your genetics. You cannot change the way somebody else is going to look at you. Appreciate who you are, appreciate your body, love yourself, and it's all fine. Don't listen to media, don't listen to models, don't go in the Victoria's Secret fashion show in 2 weeks. Do not sit there staring at your screen and be like, that's how I want to look. Don't. You are fine. You're all fine. You all look great. Appreciate that. Thank you.